Okay, right. Oh, I just realized OBS was not doing what it was supposed to because I had forgotten to get it to start game recording. Yeah, okay, right, it's good. I hate having this mouse pad. It is genuinely one of the worst feeling mouse pads I think I've ever had. Weird. Okay, right. Okay, hi XK. Where is the... No, wrong thing. Okay, nope, just getting rid of the mouse pad. It is genuinely horrible. Nomo said throw it back. Of course, Nomo did. Copy. I meant to have this. I don't know where that message went. Anyways, right. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's dandy. I thought the sinners were doomed to chew uncomfortably through this incredibly awkward meal. But Jaime and her ritual of Heisho left the banquet hall quietly, promptly after that exchange. It was as though they had no more reason to remain here. I'm having tea. Yeah, Jaime. If you can't tell, I don't speak Chinese. It is odd that they should inquire Hong Lu from his distributed plans on their very welcome of his return. Right? One moment it appears like they really care about him, then the appearance of that care for one's own child was also quite distant and unusual compared to the typical display of emotional intimacy expressed in the average household. Hey, Bio. Bayou. That was an unfamiliar, chipper voice hoped jovially into our conversation. Excuse me. Why didn't you come see me first? I've been standing in the same building ever since you departed here, you know. Big sis Ibochi. It's been so long. You've come all the way to my welcome banquet to fill a seat? I appreciate that. I had to know. Had I known you'd be coming home today, Bayou. BRB. Right, I'm back. Had I known you'd be coming home today, Bio, I would have summoned everyone I could from my family to see you too. Big bro Pan's really been itching to know how you've been doing. Also, how's the stream quality and everything? Yeah, sure he was. Zichun, who'd been sitting in complete silence for the entire banquet, muttered quietly to herself.
이곳에 온 다음에 또 누구에게 인사를 올렸어?
Just act. Okay, for context, that was my cat. They knocked over a bowl. What the fuck? Don't meow at me. Anyways, who else have you greeted since you arrived today, Bayu?
부모님과 가모님께
My parents and Jame.
정말?
Really?
그러면
So
내가
I'm
첫
your first
번째네.
then. She made a cheerful remark before leaning close up to his eyes.
이 옥은
His eye.
언제 봐도
Your jade is always so glimmering and pleasant, Bayu.
네가 떠난 뒤에도 계속 기억하려고
I made myself a necklace in the same color as your eye.
매일
You
걸고
wore it
다녔어.
every day, every single day,
잘 보여?
to constantly remind myself of you. Oh, do you see it?
그렇구나.
Oh, you
계속
have.
기억해줬다니.
Thank you for remembering
고마워.
me.
저 그런데
So, are you gonna introduce her to us, or?
아니, 오랜만에 분위기
Why couldn't we just
그새를 못 찾고
let that nice reunion play out? Man. Rhodia stepped forward, unable to stand the curiosity.
아,
Oh,
여기는 말이죠.
he's...
보차라고
Hi,
합니다.
I'm Bokchi.
설과 보차.
Bokchi of the
보우와 깊은
Ziyu
인연을
Ziyu
맺고
family.
있답니다.
I have a very profound relationship with dear Bayu here.
깊은 인연?
A very profound relationship?
혼인의 언약한
He's my...
사람이 깊은 인연이라 부르는 게 어울리지 않겠나요?
He is my brati. And I to him. I'd say that's pretty profound. What?
그렇게 놀라실 일도 아니랍니다. 어르신들이
Also, the
지나가던
stream
약속에서
quality is
맺는
good.
인연은 워낙 흔하니까요.
It's nothing to be surprised about. These profound relationships can be established effortlessly in the simple exchange of agreements between our elders. What are you meowing about? Do you want attention? If so, come over here.
아니, 그래도 말 한마디라도 해주지 그랬어.
You want attention? Come over here. Hey, could you at least give us a hint?
어차피 제가 혼인을 하는 건 이 림버스 컴퍼니를 떠났을
But
때일
I won't
텐데요.
be married until I leave Limbus Company, though.
그러니 굳이 알릴 필요는 없다고 생각했답니다.
I just thought that it wasn't relevant enough to share.
아까
So,
살짝 들렸는데.
sorry about overhearing
보호기의
earlier, but
친구분들이시라고요?
you guys are Bayou's friends, right?
보호기가 지금까지
I've been so
바깥에서
curious to
어떤
hear
생활을
what
하는지
kind of life Bayou
너무너무
lived out there.
궁금한데
Care to
괜찮다면
share some
소녀에게
tales of your
그들의
journey with me?
어리는 가라. 함부로 들을 이야기가 아니니.
Don't have stories for kids. Shoot.
왜요?
Why?
흉내 나는
But I
이야기
love
엄청 좋아하는데.
stories about bloodshed. Ah,
오차 누나의
one of
취미
my
중
big
하나가
sister's
도시 괴담 속
Boyle's
보기였거든요.
pastime was cradling creepy stories of urban legends. And maybe I'll share some. What? What about everyone else? I love adventure stories.
그 말.
Be careful what you wish for.
앉아보시게.
I beseech thee, a fine seat, for I shall. Oh, now where are you?
어느 동굴에
No, you're not behind me.
무시무시한
My
곰이
cat
살고
meowed at
있었지.
me. Where are you? Okay, right. I beseech thee, for I shall now regale thee with a tale in which an adventure of the most wondrous, various, unfold, break thyself. For this particularly old and terrifying tale features a big, scary bear lurking in a cave.
식사 끝났으면 얌전히
If you're
각자가 머문
finished
곳으로
with your
돌아가는
meals,
거지.
why don't we go back to our residence?
춘이는 오늘도 화가 많이
You're so
났구나.
angry again,
이 세상
Zichun.
사람들이 큰 전투에
Last I heard, you
휘말려서
lost
많이
many of your
죽었다고
followers in a
들었어.
large battle.
어찌
Didn't you?
안타까웠던지.
I'm so sorry.
눈물이
do you-
닦았던
I used
순간만 해도
more
세상이 넘었지
of
뭐니?
these handkerchiefs, wiping my tears upon hearing that news.
벌써 설씨가의 귀에
So the Z
들어갔구나.
family, you heard it too, huh?
맞아?
You're
하지만
not
그런
wrong,
건
but that's irrelevant to
가주대전에서 보여줄
what
활약과는 아무
I've brought
관계없어.
to the family hierarch war.
시춘이는
Always a big
언제나
fan of your
자신감 있어
confidence,
보여서
Zichun.
보기 좋은 거 있지?
It's a good look, you know.
그리고
Oh,
보짱이도
that
조심하는
reminds
거
me.
좋을걸?
You better
보호가
watch your back,
저렇게
big
맹하게
sis
웃는 척하다가
Boichi.
뒤통수 치는 게
Looks like Big Brother Bayou
못
has
본
learned
사이에
how to
재주가 된 것
sink a knife
같으니까.
into your back with that same carefree smile. Hi, Bugman. This is Canto 8.
갑자기 뒤통수 치는 게 재주가 되었다니 무슨 소리야?
Did I actually not? I think I'm a dumbass. I meant to actually have Canto 8 in brackets. Fuck me. Why'd she... What did she mean by you knifing people in the back?
시춘이랑
I just had a small falling out with Zichun. That's all.
아하, 시춘이가 너를 포섭하려고
Zichun must have been
했구나.
trying to get you on her side, huh?
탐낼만 했을 거야.
Yeah,
보호기는
no worries.
옛날부터
She
언제나
wanted
해맑게
you on her
웃어만
team.
있었는데도
Bayou's always
그들의 실력이
excellent
일취월장했으니까.
at whatever he does without resting or losing that happy smile.
하다 보니까 잘
It just
되었어.
kind of worked out that
좀
way.
재수없는 스타일이긴 했었다. 그치?
I guess he can be a bit entry like that, huh?
저런 유형도
Such
드물지만
kind of people,
있는 법이니까.
though rare, do indeed do exist. No, I had no idea Canto 8 was inspired by China. Oh, that reminds me,
혹시
do you, by any chance, did you, by any chance, run into Big Bro Q?
나는 못 보았지만 이분들은 만났어.
I haven't, but they have.
다행이네.
That's good. She placed her hand over her chest as though she'd just survived an incredibly dangerous accident before eyeing us anxiously. So, what happened? I do know that he was trying to ally with Yomi. I mean, it didn't seem like anyone else was viewing that as an alliance other than Shiyoshi himself, but Yeehaw. Yep, nope, that's just what I'm calling him now. I can't be fucked to actually pronounce. I'm not pronouncing any. I might go back and make a compilation of me just consistently mispronouncing all of these names. It must have been a pretty open secret among the candidates that GQ was trying to ally with Yeehaw. No, I'm just calling them Yeehaw now. I can't be.
같이 있던
They cut Big Bro Yeehaw's head off when he was with us. Oh my. Horizontally or vertically? H. So this is his third time, huh? Yeehaw's really in Korea. He never knows when to zip it and sit down. Well, big brother cute. I had a feeling he'd be here when the family hierarchy war begins. Everyone in Diagias heard that creepy song from the back streets, you know. Gosh, things get so awkward and hostile here at Doghyah every time there's any mention of him. Well, I guess it's fortunate that he won't be coming after me once the competitions begin. And why is that? Because I'm simply too charming and adorable to kill outright, of course. Besides, whenever Big Brother Q's goals are, they probably have nothing to do with the Zia family.
그럴 수도 있겠다.
I can see that. Baki took a step towards Honglu. I know you want attention. Just come over here and I'll give it to you. Baki took a step towards Honglu and leaned in close to his face. Do you smile? Do you smell my fragrance still? Bayu.
보천 누나에게선 고약한 향이 난 적이 한 번도 없었는걸?
You have never reeked. You have never reeked. Big sis, Sparky. Also, so they're engaged, but yet they refer to each other as brother and sister. Is that an actual thing in China? Or is that like something in the story where they're all from different families, they just refer to each other as brother and sister? I know there's some Chinese people in like the Discord server. Okay, so it makes no sense. Okay, they grew up together. Okay, right. I'm now wondering if I should have made the Coffin of an Andy and Lele joke with the title for this canto. I'm willing to believe XK for now. In old times, they were political marriages. Okay, so they just refer to each other as siblings because they knew each other for a long time and it just kind of turned out to be political marriages. Okay. Also, I see the teak hole joke made everyone leave. Yes, please, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, unless you're making a 1984 reference, I don't know how I feel about being referred to as Big Bro. Oh, you're on the cat tree. That's what you're doing. The what joke? Oh, nothing. So I believe so. Well, not 100% sure, but mostly. Okay, right. Bayou, I've always been and will always be residing in Hayuagi. Ginger plant count. Promise to pay me a visit before you leave. With that, she gracefully walked out of the room. Well, how about we start heading back? This place can get pretty dark around high hour. Why do you leave? She's just a childhood friend. I call her Big Sis since she's older than me. It's just something we do here when one friend's a bit older. She's also one of the very few in Dagiwa. I love how I never can, like, I get it wrong, but I get it wrong differently each time. Who was nice to me. So, where should we head to next? Good question. Just gonna be the scale of just going by the scale of everything here. It should be safe to express some real something real razzly, right? You're my guest, so you should be able to stay at my building within Dagyuan. It's within walking distance from here. We should be there in no time, even on foot. I think it's Donggya? Donggya. I'll go with that because I cannot pronounce it any better. Okay, well, thank gosh that story node was short. I say 25 minutes. That took 25 minutes. Although, to be fair, I did take a break. No, not my poise team. Why are you like this? You have a bowl. I'm not gonna question it.
흑수,
잠깐, 이번 임무는
죽은 께사 모이를
보는 눈은 있네요.
여기서 저만큼
No.
유명한 인재는 한치
Not Zitoon.
필두, 출진.
자, 여기랍니다.
Ta-da! Here we are.
가깝다고 한 것 치곤 꽤 걸었네요.
That was a pretty long walk. Still technically within walking distance, but
이
this
홍원이라고
place
부른답니다.
is called Yahongya. Joyous Red Court.
홍원에서 제일 향긋한 꽃나무로 만든 방이어서
This
숨을
room
크게
was
들이쉬는
made
말이죠.
for the most anthropomorphic flower tree within H Corp. Try taking a deep breath in and
이렇게
will you stream Canto 9 when it comes out, assuming you finish it? Okay, no. With Canto 9, I know better than to try and compete with everyone else. I'm actually going to give it a bit of time before Canto 9 comes out. That way I can also like actually figure out what I want to name it. Name the streams too, as I do watch other streamers. But I'm not planning on streaming it when it comes out, primarily because I know I would just go insane trying to actually get that to work out. Just say the English name to it, no. You can smell the lovely fragrance of flowery aroma prevalently spreading from the very tip of your nose. It's unique to this building. Very much so. It is an unseen and invisible thing, yet it retains much of its pleasant redolence. This place is huge, too. You've been living here alone?
네. 더 넓은 방에서
Yes.
지내라고 하셨지만
Yes.
여기가 마음에 들어서요.
Yes, I was told to stay in a larger room, but I prefer this place more. Also, I just realized I didn't actually, normally when I start streaming, because I have a Project Moon fan dub, and since I stream it in there, I also had someone make me a funny image that I will post in No Mic, because I know you're all congregated there, so you can see what it is.
도련님, 오랜만에 인사드립니다. 스빈입니다.
Zirin. It has been long, young master. Zirin reporting. Oh hey, is she? No, I left no mic. It makes me overwhelmed with too many noises. Okay. But yeah, if you just look at no mic, you will see it. Oh hey, is she? Have you been well, Zirin?
네,
Yes,
평소와
I am.
같았습니다.
As I always have been. Zirin watched us emotionlessly as we rowdily pondered into the yard. Her expression did not change even when she saw Honglu, who presumably hadn't been home in quite some time.
이분들은 도련님의 손님이신가요? 방을 안내해드리겠습니다.
Are
따라오시죠.
they young master's guests? I will guide them to their room. Please
저는
follow
따로
me.
방문할 때가 있어서
Now that we're here, I've got to pay a visit somewhere. I'll be back soon, though.
어디를 가시는 겐가?
Where
우리도 함께.
wilt thou journey? Allow us to accompany thee.
괜찮아요.
It's okay.
어르신들께 문안 인사를 드리는
Just on my way to say hello and pay my respect to the elders. So, well, it'd be better if I go there alone.
이쪽으로.
This way.
뭐 어느 작전이나 그랬지만
Well, I guess I could say this is about every operation, but
이렇게 현장까지 직접
the weight of
와서야
our mission
겨우
doesn't really
시간이
sink in until we're actually there.
가주 대전 말씀인 거죠?
You're talking about the family hierarch war, right?
다른 후보들은 이것 하나만을 위해 몇 년을 준비해 왔다고 하니까요.
Yeah. The
저희는
other
그걸
candidates have been
하룻밤 만에
preparing for
해내야만
this
하는
for
거고요.
years. Well, we have what, in overnight?
벼락치기
I
타입이어서
don't know.
그런가.
I
그렇게
have
생각하니까 오히려 자신감이 붙는데.
procrastination until the last minute kind. I am a procrastinate until the last minute kind of gal, so I'm pretty sure we got a handle on this.
보조리한 상황에서 임무를 수행해야 하는 것은 이번이 처음이 아니다.
This is not the first instance in which we are demanded to work through a task in which an unfavorable, unequable situation.
상관없지 않겠나. 어차피 우리가 노리는 것은
What does it matter? Our goal
가주의 자리가 아니지 않나.
isn't to claim the throne of the family hierarchy anyway. A few hours ago,
천만 다행이지 않겠어요?
well,
그래도
isn't it
저희의
such a relief
목표가
that our goal
가주대전의
isn't to
1등이
come
아니라는 게.
first place in the family hierarchy war?
1등을 할 필요가
Does that
없다는
mean
말인가?
to say that we needn't be the first?
당연하죠.
Yeah.
저희가 왜 수감자를
Obviously,
홍원의
we
가주로 만들겠어요?
would want a sinner to become the... Yeah. Why would we want a sinner to become the head of H Corp?
외부인을 앉히는 것보다는 회사 소속의 인물을 날개의
Would
대표로
it not
앉혔을 때
would it not
안정적으로
provide
조종할 수 있지 않나.
a much more reliable means of control to plant an individual from this company at the highest seat of a wing instead of letting an unaffiliated individual assume
일이
it?
그렇게 간단하게 굴러가지는 않죠. 그리고
There's a lot
LCB는
more
LCB에서
going on
해야
behind the
하는 일이
scenes,
아직도
guy.
많은걸요.
Besides, LCB still has much left to do as the LCB.
그러면 뭐 우승 그러니까
Then
1등이 아니어도 뭔가
then-
벌어지는 게 있으니까 하는 거겠지?
would I have been right to assume that this isn't a winner-take-all kind of situation? Here, do other candidates get something for participating too?
가주 심사에서 10등 안에 든 사람은 순위 순서로 가문의 창고에서 원하는
Anyone
물건을
who-
하나 가져갈 수 있는
Anyone who
상을
places
받거든요.
within the top 10 will get the right to take one item of their choice from the family treasury. Of course, the one who places the highest goes first.
하지만 2등 안에는 들어야 안전하게 저희가 원하는 물건을 확보할 수 있을 거라는 결론을
But
냈습니다.
we're going to have to come in at least second in order to ensure that we obtain the item we're looking for.
괜히 기분 잡치네. 까짓 거.
Now
이거
that's
해봐?
weirdly insulting. Insurance snob it. Why don't we just shoot for the top anyway?
못 보던 사이에 자신감이 어마어마하게 느셨군요.
Your confidence seems to have gone through the roof since our last operation together. Well,
겪긴 했지.
We did go through a lot of crazy stuff.
그리고
Anyways,
이번에 어마어마한 만물
care to
친구에
guess what
어떤 것이 있었게요?
what's deep inside Hongyu-won's gated treasury?
황금 가지요.
The golden bow.
네,
Right
그
on.
진정한 가치도 모른 채
Buried in the middle of all kinds of other
다른
treasures along with any knowledge of its true value.
그래서
So,
Faust.
Faust, did you manage?
아까 소드 과장이 말한 1차전의 작전이라는 건
What
뭐지?
did Manager Saudi share with you as our strategy for the first round?
그러고 보니 파우스트 양에게 넌지시 이해했냐는 듯 묻고 넘어갈 뿐 우리에게 말하지는
Yeah, we jumped to
않았고요.
4. Now it's at we jumped to 5. I mean, and now it's back to 4.
가두 심사
Fuck.
1차전의 내용은
I forgot to read the
지금까지
E
후손들이
thing.
대관원의 어르신들을
I
위해
very much
준비해왔던
wish to
것을
know
시험하는
that as
자리입니다.
well. For the Sorry, I thought I heard my cat. That as well. For the suggestion of mutual understanding seems to exist exclusively between Miss Faust and Tsarevich. The first round of the family hierarchy evaluation tasks what the decapitation of descendants have prepared and brought for the elders of Hongyuan. What's the decades have prepared? Huh? So this must be what Jaya Zichun's been referring to this whole time.
불로불사에 관한 것이죠.
To be free from aging and death, immortal.
각자가
Each
생각하고
candidate
있는
is to
진정한
present an
불로불사란
answer
무엇인가에 대한
before
답을 보이는
the
자리입니다.
judgment to demonstrate their idea of true immortality. It's at 3 for me. Right, so what's the answer to true immortality then?
그건
Not
파우스트도
even Faust
내놓을 수
can
없는
answer that.
답입니다.
뭐 하자는
Then what are we even doing here?
진정한
But we might
불로불사의
be able to
신뢰를
demonstrate a
흉내를 내볼 수는 있죠.
resume of immortality, or at least pretend as though we are close to the answer.
답을 원하는 건
Hey, Verda.
그들이니 우리를 정확히 말하자면
Given that
홍루
there
씨를
are the
떨어뜨리진
ones
않을 겁니다.
who are seeking that very answer, they will not disqualify us. Honglu, to be exact, from the competition.
그럴듯해 보인다면 악착같이 매달릴 테니까.
I see. They will cling on to whatever clue they can get their hands on. So we'll be using that at desperation.
그렇습니다.
그
Precisely.
감호인가는 제일 높아
That
보이는
immortality
사람도
looking
그
all
녀석을 많이
bad
아낀다며.
and Jiamoyo
가산청
favors
같은 걸
him,
줄지 어떻게
doesn't
알아?
she? Maybe she'll give him bonus points or something. So
그자가 중요한
that's
존재가
what-
된다는 거군.
we'll be using Honglu for.
그건
That is,
네, 맞아요.
yes, you're right.
이제 제
It is
차례가
my
돌아온
turn to
거죠.
be used. Whoa, whoa!
언제 오셨어요?
When did you get back? Honglu nonchalantly chimed into the conversation, having slipped in between us unnoticed. Hey, you're back pretty soon, huh? Unfortunately, what Otis just said could sound quite crass, depending on how you cut it. Honglu, you don't have to. Don't mind what she just said.
걸러들을
But
필요가
why would I
없었는데요.
mind it?
저의 쓰임새는 홍원에
My
있는
use
황금가지를
is
회수하기
to
위한
be
것.
a ticket
그리고
to
그러기 위해
participate in the
가죽
family
대전을
hierarchy war.
만나는
The only
그런
option
말은 아니랍니다.
for obtaining the Golden Bow in H Corp. She didn't say anything wrong. Your use?
이왕 쓰이는 거
Well, if
모두가
you'll
기뻐할 수 있는
be
쪽으로
using
흘러가게
it,
되면
hopefully
좋겠네요.
this will lead to an outcome we can all be happy with.
모두가 기뻐하기에는
Verily, such outcome would be best. Yet young Zichu had already expressed with great gusto out of her nostril before turning away from our party With our eyes met.
시춘이하고는
Well, Zichun. Honglu's eyes twinkled briefly, as though he was shifting into a dream.
다시 사이가 좋아지게 될 줄은 몰랐어요.
I didn't think it was possible for me to be friends with Zichun again.
비록 지금은 다시
We're
원래
back to
상태로
being
되돌아갔지만
on speaking terms again, but
잠깐이라도 꼭 어린
wait, no,
시절로 돌아간 것
shit, I read that wrong.
같았거든요.
We're back to not being on speaking terms again, but it was as though I'd be gone in time. I'd go back in time, back to when we were both
이제는
children.
까마득하고
But we can't go back to the past.
방금 뭐라고
What?
했어?
Did you say?
지금 제정신으로 그
Are you
말을 나한테
drunk?
한 거야?
Or on something? Did you really just say that to me?
바보
Oh,
같은
what a
소리네.
stupid thing to ask me.
오빠는 평생 취한
You've
적도
never
없을
been
진짜.
drunk. Asking
언제나
me.
또렷하고
You've never been
맑은
drunk in your life. Your mind's always so damn clear.
어차피 내가 이렇게 화내고
None of this
소리 지르고
matters to you, does it?
오빠에겐 아무런 타격도 없을
Even when I
거야.
get angry at you or when I shout at you like this, none of it gets to you, does it? Just
도대체
whatever happens
그날 무슨
to
일이
you.
있었길래 사람
What just what had happened to you? Who that day? How can someone become so Zichun?
됐어? 마음대로
Forget
해.
it. I don't care. Do whatever you want.
가족이
to
한
do.
명쯤은 있을 거라
It's my fault
생각했잖아.
for expecting to have at least one normal sibling in this messed up family. In that memory, Honglu was wearing a quiet smile even before her harsh anger. But don't you want to be friends with her again?
결국 사람과의 연이란
At the end of
것도
all things,
순간이고
these connections between
장난일
people,
뿐일 텐데요.
they're just moments, a step and friends things.
그러니 저의 뜻이 어떻든 큰 상관이 없답니다.
He saw that the line doesn't concern himself. So, what I want doesn't matter. Honglu, a sinner so aloft, so determined that it feels as though he's always floating through the clouds. I once thought that was just the kind of guy he was. Someone who just happened to be above everything that happened around us. Instead of just another messed up person with messed up problems of their own. But slowly and gradually, I've begun to realize that there was something off about him under the surface. Honglu, about participating in the family hierarchy war, do you really not feel anything about it? Have you not completely excluded yourself from it?
네, 그냥 그런 거구나라고 생각하고 있어요.
I don't, and I have. It's just the way things worked out, right?
관리자님, 애초에 저자의 가치 판단이 이 회사에 유의미한
Executive
영향을 끼칠
manager.
수는 없을 겁니다.
It is true that his value judgment will have no tangible influence on this company's direction.
파우스트도 동의합니다.
Faust is in agreement.
수감자에게
Sinners do not
작전
have the
수행에 대한
right to
거부권은
refuse their mission.
그건 사실일 테요. 허나
That may be true,
그에
yet
따르는 마음의
I feel
상태까지
it
무시할
unnecessary to
필요는
turn
없다고
away
봐.
and neglect the suffering conditions of their hearts. Stemming from the objective to their mission.
마음의 상태라 하지만 구태여 마음을
conditions of our
들여다보기에
heart,
괴로움이
but
생기는 것
perhaps
아닐까요?
unnecessary prying into them is how we begin suffering.
그것이 무슨
What manner of... Back then,
대강에서 머물고
when I
있었을 때는
lived here
말이죠.
in Dogwa,
제게는 수많은
so
선택지가
many
끊임없이
choices
지나쳐가곤
passed
했어요.
before my eye.
다른 가문의 그 아이를 죽여야 하는지 제가 살아남아야 하는지
Should I kill that
죽어가는 저
child
아이를 두고
who was
그냥
from a
지나쳐야
different family?
할지
Should I
도와줘야
even
할지.
survive? Should I walk past that dying boy, or should I stop to help?
처음에는 제가 무언가 선택해보려 했답니다.
When they were first presented to me, I tried to make a choice. I'm fine, Verda. Thanks for asking.
하지만 그
But
선택이
it
아무
didn't take
의미가
that
없다는 걸
long
아는
for me to
것은
realize
그리
that
오랜 시간이 걸리지
my
않았어요.
choices meant nothing.
그래서 저는
Come on. So I
또 택하지 않기로 했답니다.
decided to not choose at all.
그게 지금의 저예요.
Wait, you heard my cat? And that's me, as I am now.
림버스 컴퍼니
Yes, I have a cat.
좋았던 점은 수도 없이 많지만
Hey, Lucky. There were so many wonderful things about joining Limbus Company, but... Hi, Jumbles. Yes, I have a dog, but they're not here. No, but you heard me call my cat? Yeah, no, I do have a cat. They were meowing, so you did likely hear them, Bugman.
제가 무언가
I
선택하지
think my
않아도
favorite
된다는
part
점이
of
특히
the
좋았던 것 같아요.
experience was that I was never given a choice.
조금
That's definitely kind of weird.
어라? 분위기가 조용해졌네요.
사담은
Damn
여기까지
it.
하도록 하죠. 해야 할 이야기가
Oh,
많습니다.
looks like things have gotten weirdly quiet around here. That was enough discussion of private matters. There is much ground for us to cover.
그럼
Let
1차
us
대전의
begin
계획에 대해
by discussing our
말씀드리죠.
plan for the first round. The next morning... Hi, Lucky. Then there's some time until we have to
밤엔
leave.
잘 보이지 않았지만 이 허수아비들은 무엇이오?
What may be the purpose of these scarecrows, valleyed in nocturnal shadows? They were at yesterday.
아직도
Oh.
있었네요.
Oh wow, they're still here.
이곳의 자제들이 거처하는 건물 앞에는 이런 식의 연무장이 마련되어 있어요.
Oh, I'm also kind of sick. You might be able to hear it, but I'm slightly congested. These are training courts next to every building where children of this place live.
걷고 뛸 나이가 될 쯤엔 누구나 이 허수아비들이랑 놀곤 한답니다.
Here, every child of walking, running age all get to play with these dummies.
놀이라.
Play. Early education is important.
허수아비랑 어떻게 노는 것인 겐가?
그나저나 이 허수아비는 참 근사한 모자를 쓰고 있군.
Yet how does one play with these dummies? And it appears that this dummy is adorned with the most dashing part of fashion for its head.
아, 그건 제가 7살 때
That's my
처음
first
받았던
dummy.
허수아비예요.
I received it when I was 7.
그때는 말이죠.
What the
허수아비를 보면 아파하는 줄 알았답니다.
Anyways, my cats, were just fighting. I'm back now. They're both fine. I have 2 cats. Well, my family has 2 cats. They're the family's cats. It's just, I call them mine because it's... Regardless, neither of them won. Bugman, I'm glad to see your priorities are, in check. But, okay. Pretty much, Lucky, apparently, was trying to explore my brother's room, as that's something he does quite often. But my other cat, Tiki, gets, like, pissed about it. So they were fighting. And, when I got in there, it looked like Lucky had the upper hand. But, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just, like, figuring out what happened. Oh, wow, okay, yeah, like, they're both fine, but damn. Yeah, like, and my brother came out of the bathroom because, like, he was like, he was like wondering if I was gonna fucking do anything. Anyways, right, I need to compose myself. Huh? Back then, I thought even dummies could feel pain when struck.
모든 어린아이가 처음에
NCA
그리 생각했을 것이야.
natural cat achievement. Such was the blissful, well, reminiscent of all those who were once children.
여기에 태어나는 아이들은 어렸을 때부터 이렇게 자라야 하는 거야?
So is it like typical for kids born here to formally learn how to fight?
그건
Oh,
아니에요.
not exactly.
우와,
Whoa.
할머니가 형한테 선물로 주셨다는 게.
So this is what grandmother gifted you, big bro?
맞아. 그런데 아직 쓰임새는 잘 모르겠어.
Yep. I don't know how it works though.
같은 걸 입혀주거나 장식구를 매달아주는
It
인형
must be a
아니겠어?
doll or an engrave or an ivory for dressing up. Oh, perhaps you could adorn it with some trinkets. Maybe it's got like a guardian spirit that protects your house, big bro Bayou. Oh boy. Here, let me show you how it's done. Why do you punch Grandma's gift? Don't you think you're hurting it? Hurt it? Really now, this wooden thing?
이렇게 자라나야 살아남을 수 있다는 게 더
It's
정확할
more
거예요.
it's more that they have to grow up this way if they want to survive.
생각보다 제대로 된
This
수목이니까.
WTD isn't so bad.
생각보다
This
정교하게
wooden
설계된
training
것
doll
같은데.
appears to...
출발하기까지 제법 시간이 남았으니.
I can't tell... Well, no, it's because I'm on a different monitor. That's why Otis looks different. Because in my mind, I mild fraud hung. Yeah. Because, like, I noticed Otis looks different in the fact that they look more pale, and I realized I'm on a different monitor. Yeah, Ryoshi really did. No, she's just a little sick. Okay. This wooden training dummy. He appears to have been designed and created with some precise engineering craftsmanship. We still have some time until departing. So why don't we try using them for a warm-up exercise? PC race swapping your Otis. How fucking dare it?
땀내는 거 싫은데.
PC is woke. Yeah, this motherfucker's woke. I'm saying that only because it's not actually my PC. Anyways, I don't get all the sweet. I don't want to get all sweaty though.
뭐 위험한 것도 아니고 컨디션도 체크할 겸 써보는 것도 괜찮겠네요.
Well, it's not like these things will pose us any danger. I think we can try them out once just to see how we're doing today.
들었나 제군들.
Attention!
관리자님의 명령에 따라
We're here-
전력으로 허수아비를
We're here.
상대한다.
We have orders from the executive manager. From this moment forth, we will put our all into utter ruin unto these training dummies. Hey, I didn't even give any order. Oh well, it won't hurt to get our blood pumping now. What's the best abnormality? Little red hooded mercenary.
전원 돌격!
All forces charge. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, they have hats. They have hats.
끝나고 나서 고래구이 파티를 열어주겠다고 하니.
Oh wait, no, not retreat order. You. Eh. Hi, I'm back. Hi, Hosa. Oh wow. Okay. Hi, Hosa. Hi, Pirate Team, or Monkey with no banana now. A lot of people are showing up, and I'm surprised by that. I also wish I would be able to get Gluttony turn 1, but oh well. Hi, back. Oh wait, no, you already made that joke. Okay, I'll just keep calling you team then. Anyways, Heisho Gaming.
위험 인물의 활동성이 증가했는지 확인하시길 권장드립니다.
흑수명, 뜀박질 침.
I am doing Canto 8. Right now I'm on the first training dummy part. I'm pretty sure there's multiple. And Heisho Gaming. I'm also in my living room, and you missed it, but my cats were fighting. Funny Heisho game, yes. No, Otis doesn't have enough. Otis won't get enough either. You. Darn it. Answer me, Heisho Pact. Heathcliff also can't get his unique. Hi, Mars Beyond. Is this Canto 3? Yes, this is Canto 3. I need to. Okay, wait. Also, nice Christmas hat.
참고로 기계는 입에 발린 말 따위 쉽게 하지 않아요.
Oh, that reminds me. I didn't post a stream in the Rabies server. Oh well. Anyways. More Heisho Gaming. Yo, Heathcliff finally gets a clash. I never thought I'd see the day. Also, thank you for sending it for me. I know, this is actually Canto 1. Okay, right, it should be south. S3. Yeah, no, I got Canto 9 early. This is actually Canto 9. These poor roaches looking different. Yeah. They have a content creator role for like the red rabies. They are one whatever the hell the status for Heisho Faust is. Canto 69. Yes, that's what this is.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다.
I'm sorry, but also not sorry in the slightest.
너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가
Just
성공적으로
prepare to die.
모두의 희생을 기리며 축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지
So,
않습니다.
violence against dummies.
적에게 치명상을 입혔군요. 관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 갖추고 있다고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
So,
저는
how
언제
much you want to bet these dummies are worth like several houses? I feel like that's actually accurate. Insufficient in Keflin. Not anymore. Anyways, yes, this is my team. I use Heishos because Heisho Gaming. I would equip this, but I don't have it leveled, and I don't... When did I get the tickets to, like, get this semi-leveled? Okay, I'm not leveling it because I don't want to level it. You lucky bastard, you got like, hey, damn right I did. But yeah, these are my announcers. I have these ones selected because I can't get the mental image of all of them narrating at once out of my head. And the reason why I have this guy equipped is because his support passive is... Yeah, his support passive is this. And this is actually pretty decent.
야음을 틈타.
Am I going to beat Canto 9 in Season 8? Yes, I will. Your mouth. Of course you... Hey, show, cut that man down, now. Fuck autocorrect. You're muddling it. He hit hard.
개체의 유효한 속성을 정확하게 간파했습니다.
Hey, show.
제 예상만큼
Kill that man
관리자님의
now.
능력이 우수하다는 것이 증명되는 것 같아 다행이군요.
Bite the bullet, use Faust skill 3. No.
적에게 치명상이 있었군요.
Faust win. Never mind. Faust lost.
생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있다고
Did one of my...
전에 말씀드렸죠.
How did...
저는 언제나 옳은
Otis,
말만
how did you
합니다.
get staggered? I'm like actually surprised and confused. No, I refuse. See, this is dominating. I don't need to. Anyways, Wei Sang, get your special status since this will be like the one time you actually get a clash. And blunt, right. I keep forgetting Heishos are not good against blunt.
이대로 남은 대상들도 전부 움직일 수 없게 만들어 보자.
you. Okay, you know what? I actually do have to use this. I don't have a choice. Is weed legal in H? I'm just going to say yes.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
Actually, wait, no. Okay, now I'm Googling it. Not whether or not weed is legal in H Corp, but is weed legal in China? Okay, no, weed is not legal in H Corp. You're just devastated by that information. It's not legal, but I've seen some people do it. Okay.
환상체를 제압하는 건 충분하죠.
도끼를 저 해충들을 도려내라.
깨우치시길.
튀울 수도 없겠고.
진격팀 직원이라면
That skill's funny.
잘했다는 칭찬은 생략하는 게 좋겠지?
Oh, my neck. Dude, that's literally how I knew. Look at what happened to... I don't watch South Park, so...
그간의 전투 경험이
놀만치 노른 것 같은 게
단테
진짜 싸게 치어불고
적합한 조치였습니다.
고생들이었다.
상쾌하군.
Yeah. How refreshing. I can't get over the fact that this monitor has Otis looking more pale. It's so weird.
오,
I guess morning workouts really do wake you
매번
up.
큰일 있기 전에 시비나 걸리고 시작하니까
You gotta...
결국
We've gotten so
이렇게까지
used to
눈에
getting
띄어야 직성이
into
풀리게 되어버렸네요.
hustles before. We get to the real meal of the mission. That morning feels incomplete without some action.
그래도 유의미한 준비.
Nevertheless, this was a meaningful warm-up activity.
그런데 홍루 씨는
So I've been meaning to ask Honglu, why did you never consider participating in the family hierarchy war before? He went to China to sell weed, need some money. Then he got arrested and stuff. Also Winnie the Pooh showed up. Okay. Yeah, that sounds right for a South Park episode, having Winnie the Pooh show up. I will never get over the reason why Winnie the Pooh is illegal in China. And it makes, like, the memes that caused it even more funny. So I did it. It seems to me that all of your other siblings have been waiting and training all their lives for this event. They said their leader... Yeah, no, memes compared China's leader to Winnie the Pooh, and to be fair, there was some level of resemblance, and it was kind of funny, but his response was just even more funny. Okay, also knowing South Park, they would have had someone mistake Winnie the Pooh for, like, the actual president.
단순해요.
It's simple,
가주가 되고 싶다고
because I never
생각하는
once thought
한 번도
I wanted to be the family hierarch. Is it not a truly most fortunate? Had you not been born with the J, my son, you would have had to toil all your life preparing for the family hierarch war, or like your other siblings do. You needn't waste your strength on those things to win the favor of the elders and move variously by their blessings. I don't know what that says. Something Otis. Okay, right. I'm trying to select it on my phone, but it's okay there. Agartha Otis? I don't get that joke. I don't get that joke. Simply witness as much of the world as you have to offer. Jade of our family, my precious son, Bio. More memories? What's wrong, Yisai? You seem kinda distracted. Yes, okay. The thing is, my current Discord that I'm using, it was given to me by my ex. I'm planning to eventually, and hopefully sometime soon in the future, actually make a new Discord server. So, yeah, that's why I just kinda haven't linked to it. If you want to join it, I will link it. Just know I'm going to stop using that specific Discord server. Hopefully soon. Yeah, like, I'll send a link because I don't mind that much right now. But yeah, just know I'm not going to delete the server, I'm just going to, like, kind of stop using it. Rules, yes, rules is where I have to copy it from. Yeah, like I've said in the past, the offer's still there for me to help you, make your Discord server. You seem distracted.
파우스트 양이 일컬어 주었던
It is to do
말이요.
with the plan Miss Faust had expressed to us last night. Okay, right. Yeah, and it looks like everyone might already be a part of it. Oh, my neck.
나는 사실
I find the plan rather
않았어.
disdainful, or whatever. Me too. But Hong Lu said he's okay with it, so
그런데 그걸
can we even call it a plan if we're being honest here?
행동의 지침과 기대 목표가 있으니 계획이라는 정의에는 들어맞는다.
It matches the definition of a plan, given that it illustrates certain instructions to be followed for the purpose of achieving a defined goal. I mean, it's up to you, Bugman. It's completely dead, and I'm not going to delete it, but I have zero intent on doing anything for it.
그리고
Please remember that there
두 번째 기회라는 건
There are no second chances in the family hierarchy war, but for right now, I am using it for like notifications and such. Oh yeah, no, new one doesn't exist yet. I will start linking the new one when I make it. Okay, good luck with LobCorp. It is pain, and I fear the day I start playing it again. And please remember that there are no second chances in the family hierarchy war. Yes, it will be Urban Plague. It's just, my ex had something planned for it where, with the amount of subs they got, they would change the threat level of the server to correspond with it. So I'm planning on doing that same thing again. Because that's a cool concept and I like it.
무얼 바꾸었지를.
Insane Hey Show team, thank you. Anyways, I'm probably going to actually just, let me get enough resources for that real quick, because, what am I doing? There's not a combat encounter. It doesn't matter. Also, this might be the one where Lei Hang shows up. It wasn't that bad, just 24 days left for her, a single employee left in shelter for... Young Master Bayu and his 12 companions arrived at Charbiga, elevated village judgment hall. We entered the hall where the first row was to be where the first round was to be held. As always, the servants by the gate announced our arrival with the Ooh, wow, it is bad today, huh? Our arrival with the resounding holler we'd grown to expect. Wow, okay.
경기장 같은
An area or stadium, I see.
보는 눈이 제법 많은 것 같습니다, 관리자님.
We have many eyes on us, executive manager. I looked up to see the audience seats, which were brimming with people, were divided into stair-like stadiums, and on the other platform at the opposite end of the hall, three shadows of chairs could be seen cast on the obscure central fabric. The fact that my dyslexia is kicking in hard today, that's what I mean by bad. As for us, we followed the attentions gathered and stood next to the other participants at the central area in the center. So are the elevators evaluations happening past those curtains? Okay, good to know that this shit's just, that it's not just my dyslexia, it's just this shit hard to read. Also, 8 concurrent viewers, this never happens. Why are y'all tuning in for this? I'm like surprised but also grateful. Thank y'all. Discord currently fucked up? Okay. Day? Huh? See someone you recognize?
아니요.
No,
괜찮아요,
it's
단테님.
nothing, Dante.
다시 만나도
Even if we
마땅히 할
were
이야기가
to meet again,
없거든요.
we don't really have anything to talk about anyway. I don't know, blame XK for me. I realized Arca, it has a very Sure. I gave up halfway trying to pronounce all of the names. Okay, good to know. But I might go back after I beat this canto and just make a compilation of me mispronouncing all of the names. Hi, Scoobers. Welcome.
인연이 있다면
Maybe we'll have
이야기할
another
기회가
chance
더
later,
되죠.
if fate wills it. Hi, Scooby. Oh, hey. I think they're finally getting started. The curtain slid open, and the old woman we saw from yesterday walked out to the platform.
나는 운이 따라주어
Wait, you know
오래전 강호의
Chinese?
자리에 올랐지만은 장관 세월이 지나 이제는 이 자리를 내려놓고 산하를 흘러다니려 한다.
Many scores ago, I praised the seat of J. Mu with a stone of fortune, yet a lifetime has passed since I signed this great responsibility. Since, as it is, I seek to adorn and walk the path of mountains and streams as a river does. Yes, I'm pronouncing it Mew. Jia Mew. Yep. I now wanna. If I knew how to use Photoshop properly, I would Photoshop a picture of Mew, Mew from Pokemon's face onto them.
그리하여 앉았던 자리는 공석이
With
될지언정
the seat voided,
자격을 갖춘
the
자는 이를
responsibility
메워야
seeks
할지니
the one with the qualifications of the family hierarchy to fill it.
카씨,
Thus,
설씨,
here at Donggya,
왕씨,
a collection
사시가의 기둥들로
upheld
이루어진
by
이
pillars and
대관원에
4 great houses,
우리가
Jia,
하루도 잊지
Zia,
않고 추구하던
Ziu,
하나의 질문에 대한
Weg,
답을
and She. We once again ask you for the particular question.
그대들은
Have you brought us
전력을 다하여
a tune
찾아왔을
to
것이라
prove
믿는다.
that answer indeed exists? Questions. Do you take... No, I don't take anything for dyslexia, but I take stuff for my ADHD. And moreover, I don't think there's anything to take for dyslexia. If there was, that would be I'd be confused and want to know how that works. Who's the woman next to her?
아, 제 첫째 누나인 원초 누나예요.
Ah, she's my older sister, big sis Yamcha.
큐사의 아주 높으신 분과
She
혼례를 치른 후
married
쭉
a
큐사에서
very
지내시다가
important person in
발걸음을
Q
하셨나
Corp
보네요.
and spends most of her time there. Looks like she visiting for the event.
비록 다른 둥지에 머물고 있던
Though I
이지만 고르게
have
잠을 나누고
resided long
자연의 지성을
in a
다할 수
foreign
있도록
nest, I
잠시
now return
자리하였으니
fleetlessly to share the love with my flesh and blood, to fulfill my duties and observe as observant by the order of the Thirty Pill. What's the best corp? None of them. A corp, actually.
최선을 다해 진리를 살피겠노라.
I return that the truth shall be observed by the best of my ability.
누군가는 순조롭게,
Some of
누군가는
you
천만
may
고비
have
끝에
walked
이 해답을 가져왔을 터.
a laden path got ordered to your feet, yet some of you may have struggled through an unlaid, brutal path, craggled mountains, 1,000-fold to find your answers. No, we don't know anything about. It's filled with goth women, I guess. Yes, that's my logic behind it, Bugman.
하지만
Yet, regardless of the
단한 번뿐
severity of your suffering, all of you equally have but one opportunity for the first
그럼에도
round.
그대들은 모두
Even
이곳
still,
대관원의
you were all
후계자들이었으며
once
탈락마저도 대관원의
pos-
부흥이 되리라.
Persil's heirs of the great house. Even your failure shall bring power and prosperous to Donggia.
이제부터 호명하는 순서대로 나와 불로
You need a
불사,
district with men.
장생의 진지한 해답을 시연하거라.
That would be C Corp. Oh, my neck. I have some horrible gamer posture right now. I'm gonna start laying back. Now come forth in the order you are summoned and demonstrate the inevitable answers to the questions of thy freedoms. One of aging, one of death, and one from bravery of
시연
life.
불가하다면
If
거짓
the
없는
net
증거를
of your
내보여야
answer is
한다.
indisputable, present ironclad proof.
놓치지 말고
Lose not
버리지 말라.
and discard not. Let flesh
젊음은 영원
young
무궁하리라.
be unending and eternal. After the repeated speechless, J. Yamcha and J. Ma disappeared behind the curtains atop the platform.
첫 번째 참가자.
First candidate seemed that Hong Lu's father assumed the role of the host of the first event. Ray of the Wei family. Ray, the first to summon, walked up to the platform. Behind him was his faction, who was dragging someone by a rope towards the platform.
빨리 와라, 멍청한 거.
Hurry up, foolish thing.
누구를 데려가는 거죠?
Who are they dragging up to the stage? Whoever it is, they clearly don't want to be there. To be free from aging and death, huh? I suppose every wing dreams of escaping and rising beyond the body they were born with. Each corp's pursuit for immortality probably isn't special in that regard.
소장,
He has
피주머니를
What a blood bag. That's when we were first able to recognize who the candidates dragged up to the stage. The eyes unfocused and red, mouth slit with drool dripping down from the mouth guard, meaninglessly hungry. Good to know, Verta. That is a mindless blood bag. How does blood bag become an answer to immortality? In layman's eyes, blood bags appear to have achieved freedom from aging. And my dad needs me for a second. I will be right back. If I had a BRB screen, I would put it up, but I don't because this is a new PC and I can't. And the file and stuff is on the other PC. Oh yeah, I need a new BRB. I need a lot of things in my life. Anyways, I'll be right back. I'm back. I might as well make a new BRB screen. Sure. Gonna get clever. Anyways, I'm back. I got yogurt and a can of peaches. Peach slices specifically. And it's not a small can. It's one of those cans that's like if you wrap your whole hand around it, with just like your fingertips, with like your middle and thumb, it like barely reaches, it's barely over half of the whole can. It's like a big fucking can. What kind of yogurt? Peach yogurt. However, as we are now aware, blood fiends can grow old and weak after a prolonged period of blood depravity. The middle and thumb
짐작컨대 저들이 원하는 답과는
Thus, it is
한참 멀 것이라고
likely
예상되는
to
겁니다.
prove the answer they seek. After some struggle, the blood bag was dragged, kicking and growling, past the curtain atop the platform. So that creature is the fabled blood fiend that
저걸로 되겠나?
I doubt
아는 사람이
that'll
몇
do
없긴
the
해도
job. Blood
실제로
fiends
갖고 계신 분들에겐 고리타분한 주제일 텐데
indeed-
말이야.
would indeed be quite the estrus of knowledgely, but to the judges of this contest, I doubt they're anything more than lukewater trivia.
왕가 녀석 혹이나 절박했나 본데.
The Wade kid must have been pretty desperate, huh?
이거는 게으른 거 아니면 오지랖 것이야.
He's either lazy as balls or that boy, he ain't right. He'd in the upstairs.
생각보다
It appears that knowledge of the blood fiend seems is oddly common among this ink.
본래 혈기는 각 둥지에
Indeed,
퍼져
blood
있으니
fiends are
알만한
present
자는
in every
아는
nest.
우리가
'Tis
아는
little
것이다.
surprise that these privy to ancient knowledge aren't well aware of their existence. After a brief moment that lasted less than a minute, Wegri and his faction emerged from behind the curtains and descended from the platform.
Yo, I'm here.
Hi. Do you want to take this one while I drink some water?
Sure. Also to all the viewers, if I sound a bit ugly, I'm still sick currently, so yeah.
Oh, fun. We both are.
I've been having a cold for like 4 days now. But anyways. Wang Yan, candidate of the family hierarchy evolutions, stand upon the podium and await your judgment.
Walk it off. Yeah, no, I'm also sick. Verta's sick. We're all fucking sick. Then they ascended the round podium behind the platform as ordered. Do you want to voice this guy or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Hold on. Just wondering, can you hear the other voice that's right now, or can you just hear me?
Just you.
Okay, good. Thus announcing Wang Ren's result for round 1 of the family hierarchy evaluations. Elimination.
No. Listen, all they need is blood. As long as you supply them with enough blood, they will be eternal and everlasting. Variable Jimo.
영원하지 않을 거라네.
What awaits them is no
The
eternal.
fuck? Why is it so
사는
bright?
자들의
Barely
피와
I know not the
진정한
shape
불로불사가 무엇인지는
of this true
우리도
immortality
모르지만
the evaluation seeks to attain, yet
피에 종속되어 영혼을 고통받는 혈기는 그 방법을 손꼽힐 수 없네.
longevities of blood fiends shared by blood and endless suffering is unlikely to be one. What?
Hold on, Roland. I think I figured it out why Otis looks like she looks
It's because
pale.
of my monitor.
It's most likely because of the lighting on.
Yeah,
Literally,
I'm assuming it's
lighting.
the monitor I have because it might still have a weird effect where it changes the lighting if I'm playing a game.
Alright.
Yeah.
Good.
I noticed that. No, you guys just got a sec. Okay. What? Those damned hunters told me that these retain all their memories.
모든 욕망과 감정의 방향이
To become a blood fiend is to surrender all desires and emotions that exist within their being for a singular hunger of blood and only
끝없이
blood.
불행한 삶만
Perhaps
남았다면
that
모를까.
is
저렇게
an
먹고 싶지 않은
acceptable
것으로
condition
가득한
for
자들에게
those who
혈기가 되라 말하는 것은
experience nothing but fathomless torment for the rest of their lives. Yet, for those with much to lose, with much in life, they cling on to all those precepts seem to
불로불사를 주는 것이 아니라
The fate of a
정신의
blood
족쇄를
fiend
채워
is
피의 노예가 되어라
no
재촉하는
freedom
것과
from aging and
그렇지
death.
않을 테지.
'Tis a sanguine shackle to enslave their minds.
부엌에 세려보니
I
훌륭한
just got an
답변을
AI
주었습니다.
cat girl.
더 말할 것도 없겠구나.
Okay.
The fuck?
I'm. Wait, how the?
Don't kill yourself.
Okay, wait, no. How are ads running on my channel? No, it's YouTube. Why am I asking? It's YouTube. It doesn't matter that my channel's not even monetized. They'll run ads on it regardless.
Also, if y'all are wondering who's speaking right now, for those who
It's
haven't
me. They
heard
know
my
it's me.
voice, no, me, Verda,
Oh,
also
not
known
my
as
channel.
Apocalypse Bird.
Just
Yeah.
scroll. Okay, good to know. Hello, other person that I don't know how to say your name.
Idea.
Okay, anyways, there's this.
Anyways,
Are you
a
streaming?
member of Boyu's faction has given an excellent reply. No further elaboration is necessary.
하물며 진짜 고위 혈귀를 데려온 것도 아닌 피조물을
And you have failed to bring us a high kindred, let alone a blood fiend at all. This creature is but a miserable blood bag. I cannot even well commend your efforts.
왕가인 진작 탈락한 자에게 걸맞지 않은 이유를
Berta.
친히
One moment.
알리셨으니 이를 생애 마지막에 은혜로 하시게.
Here, Ren of the Wang family, they have spoken and mercifully given you the full explanation of your mistake, a privilege that failed candidates do not deserve. Let this be the final blessing of your life.
Damn it, my mic didn't pick that up.
Bye, Ren.
Damn it, my mic didn't pick that up. Okay, right, I'll look after this. Fuck's sake.
I think
I think that pissed off my dog.
You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. I think that pissed off my dog. Oh, damn, you weren't joking.
I hope you enjoy this awful picture. What
Not really
awful
sure if
picture?
that's AI, it might be, but I don't know.
Oh wait,
What
that's the one
the
you sent
fuck
to
did I
Roland.
just hear? I'm trying to do my homework. I can do some funny things with my voices.
Roland was trying to do
I
screaming
know-
for Wang Ren.
Okay, like I actually know I'm able to do like that ring noise the ring girl do, the like that noise. Like I just have to do a specific thing that I don't remember how to do. I just know I can do it. The portal suddenly opens under their feet, casting Wei Ring and the blood bag to its depths with a blood-curdling scream.
Curdling.
So,
Bye-bye.
that's what happens when you fail to pass.
그냥 극적인 연출을 위한
That's
거지.
just,
저기 떨어져도 다시
that's
올려보내주는
just
거지.
for dramatic effect, right? They're gonna be like a side place leading back upstairs, right? Damn it, my string's lagging. Quit lagging now.
아래에서부터 지독하게 고인 고통의 냄새가
Right.
퍼지잖아.
Of course not. Can't you smell the stench of festering pain arising like heat from the depths.
류슈도 참
Yoshu, you've
점점
been
살벌한 농담이
horse
늘고 있다니까.
honing your sense of humor, huh? There's some pretty nasty. There's some pretty nasty jokes, though. Yep, nope, the lag is on my end.
Oh, damn.
Yep, nope, stop lagging. YouTube, now.
Answer me, YouTube. Why do you lag?
I also just had some yogurt.
저 발판 아래는 어디로 이어지는 거지? 낙함으로 추측건.
Where does the hole
제법
lead?
깊은 곳까지 이어진 것 같다.
Where does the hole lead? Judging by the time between the drop and the sound of the fall, well, I presume it goes quite far down.
아마도
It probably
가문의
leads to a
오래된
pit with a
비밀들이
lot
있는
of
장소일
old
거예요.
family
아,
secrets.
당연히 보물 같은
Oh,
건 아니랍니다.
not treasures, of course,
보통
but
사람들이 알려고 든다면 흑수들이
trying
찾아오는
to
정도로
figure out that might get you a visit from Heisho, probably.
본격적으로 준비해.
They went all out with the theatrics, huh?
그리고 그
Here
본격적인
it's Gregor.
우리가 당할 수도 있는.
Yeah. I forgot that I was voicing Hong Lu and Gregor.
Oh,
yeah,
I've-
and we could. It's all good, Roland. Sorry. Yeah, and we could very well be the one screaming and falling down the hole later.
I'll just keep doing Hong Lu. Right.
Alright, if you do it.
The next candidate was summoned before we were able to shake off the initial
두
shock.
번째 참가자.
The second candidate hails from the Zio family. We sat
Sorry
through
about
a
that.
few
Had
more
to
names
just-
and subsequent failures. What did you say?
Sorry about that, had to do something.
Okay. Well, I mean, all they need to do is fall under Dante. Oh, my stream stopped lagging, hell yeah. And cushion his fall.
But wouldn't
True.
Dante die?
We couldn't hear what exactly they were talking about beyond the curtains, and unlike the very loud and obscure blood feed, the answers other candidates brought were less objective, so all had to go on where the shadows of their desperate attempts to explain things before the judges. Another one?
지,
BAA.
지루하다는
It means boring as hell.
I thought I was gonna continue voice acting.
I mean,
Guess
to
you're
be
used to it.
fair, at that point, it is just all meat down there, so it doesn't matter if the sinners are underneath you.
Oh, true. Plus, the dead, rotting corpses could have saved you from the fall.
Yeah, sure.
Or they should already clean it out so the
No, I
new
doubt
ones
they
can
do.
go right in.
The longer we watched, the death toll rose, the less shocking they became. Are they planning to fail everyone? 11th candidate, Bogchi of the Zio family.
어머,
Would you
아는
call it?
사람이다.
I thought. Never mind.
Sure. Excuse me. Oh, look, we know
Not
her.
on Rogan.
She was
Oh.
typically
Oh.
our competition, but it seems she managed to give the sinners quite the positive impression yet. With yesterday's brief encounter, some of them were even cheering her on. We couldn't see what exactly it was Zichun brought, but she was also holding something as she entered past the curtains.
설가 보차.
Boyu
심사위원
of the Zia family. After her brief meeting, with the judges, which going by the shadows cast on the curtains appeared to have gone better than we had expected. She As soon as she did, Boichi immediately turned in our direction at Honglu to be exact. Oh, fine. You were watching me? And began to excitedly wave her hand. She passes.
The fake sim.
Bodies. The podiums beneath
her
remained
그래도
shut.
잠깐이나마 인연을
Pass,
맺었던 얼굴이
passing connection, it
보이지만
might
건
be.
보고 싶지
Yet
않았기에.
I ill wish to see a familiar face be claimed by the abyss. Thus I am glad.
17번째
17 Candians,
가시 가문의 시추.
Jia Zichun of the Jia family. Jia family. It's Zichun's turn.
Also right.
She slowly ascended the platform, unaccompanied. She held in her hand a tight, sealed gourd bottle.
비로소 얻었나 보네요.
It looks like she found it. She found the water from the river we saw in Don Quixote's memory back then. Impossible. She reached
I think it was
Lithia.
Lithia, yeah.
Impossible. She reached Lithia. Also, given the fact Kim Ji-hoon actually posted art of Otis on her birthday, no other sinner has gotten that, I think Otis might be Kim Ji-hoon's favorite.
I mean, that actually kind of makes sense. Also, I thought I was gonna continue voice acting.
Has Gregor shown up?
I thought I was gonna do Honglu and Gregor. And the dad.
I just think it would be a good idea if I did Gregor for this.
Alright. I don't mind.
Yeah. Now I need
Honglu
to
and
check my
Honglu.
sweep. Yes, no, Kim Ji-hoon on the Project Moon Twitter posted art of Otis, and no other sinner, to my knowledge, has received art on their birthday. It has only been Otis.
Bug. Is it just you and or me? But we both have the same obsession on Gregor.
정말 그곳에 도달했을
The
가능성이
possibility that she actually
한없이
reached
낮습니다.
them in person is infinitely minuscule.
물론 천문학적
There's
확률을
an oh
통해서
my gosh,
그
it
강까지
fell.
도달했을
There's an
확률까지 부정하진 않습니다.
infinite statistical possibility that she could have reached the river, yet not
가장
even
깊은 곳 중
Faust
한 곳의
can
원료에 도달한다는
conceive
것은
how someone of their capability could reach
상상하기
the
어렵군요.
fountain head of one of the deepest fathoms. This becomes even more impossible when considering the relatively short passage of time since then and now. Okay, I think I did that.
여종의 방법을 통해 세어난
Most likely
You
explanation
did pretty
might
good.
be that she obtained the waters by collecting its drain or a potential of what has spilt out. Also, I need to tell my friend that is kind of obsessed with the Odyssey that Otis might be Kim Ji-hoon's, aka God's, favorite sinner.
Hold on. Is it Finn?
Huh?
Or someone completely different?
Or what?
I guess Finn.
For what? No, no.
That he might
it's
be
not.
mad
It's
at
someone
it.
completely different.
Damn. I was way off.
Okay.
근데 그 강물은
Alas,
기억을 깊게 재워서 지워질
that
뿐일
river's waters. There's
블루불사와
only.
관계가 있는 겐가?
Damn it! My stream's lagging. Wait, you found Sinclair art? Send it to me now.
Huh. Sinclair art. Was it on his birthday Bug?
Yeah, was it on his birthday?
Oh yeah, Roland.
What's up?
Did you see the in media of the server?
Your claw things? Yes.
Me and Cal thought of a name for it. Morning Petals.
Cool. Also, damn it. Fuck.
What happened?
Damn it, Bug was right.
And was it on his birthday?
1 second.
Bless you.
He still gave Otis head pats during the Arknights stream.
Bless you again.
Thanks. Alas, the river's water serves only to put on shambles of warm memories. Pray, does it truly hold a line to immortality they seek? It has a birthday cake. Okay, but we also got more Otis art. Take that. Sounds like copium shush.
I'm gonna be right back.
Otis is the best sinner. You cannot change my mind.
Yes, it is likely closely connected to the immortality of the mind they pursue, as they are but extremely small an extremely small number of people privy to the knowledge of the river. If the connections of the bottle contents of the bottle are genuine, Faust expects her to pass. The tune of the Gia family passes. You have brought it before us a priceless treasure. It might have taken unparalleled effort to attain this, given the imagined size of your claim. Thank you, Big Sis Yamcha. Wow, okay. Damn. I just like... Otis is my favorite, along with Mersal. Those are my two favorite. Wild take. As Faust expressed, all three judges appeared quite satisfied by what Zichu brought before them. Holy shit, that lasted a while. Anyways, I'm just gonna have my yogurt. Oh shit, combat. N-Corp. Oh wait, no, it's either 12 or 13 that Lei Hang shows up.
Back. Also, Lei Hang does not show up just yet. Or he might, I don't really know. I haven't made it that far.
10:30 for me.
It's 9:20 for me. I'm an hour behind Roland.
Oh. But yeah, Otis still received more art. I also think Otis has received like the most foreshadowing for their story outside of the the canto that happens just before it than anyone else. Jumbles, I could probably guess what state you live off of that information.
Let's see, what did they say?
No, Dawn didn't receive any fucking subtle foreshadowing. Because the big fucking reveal with Dawn was that they were a blood fiend. When the fuck did that ever get it?
So, Mr. Jumbles, you're an hour behind me, so that means you're on the east coast of the United States. Or somewhere
Wait, you told me
up
what
in...
Oh yeah, wait, no, you probably have told me what state you live in, and I've just, like, actually completely forgotten.
Anyways, what shall you be dispensing?
What a high story.
You barely got it enough. Oh, why all of Ryoshu's?
Because I know damn well Ryoshu is not getting another thing.
Oh.
Who reads the Uptai stories?
Not me.
Precisely, no one. I was about to uptie it just to, like, check, but I realized, no, that's a bad idea. Anyways, which one should I get? Which one should I uptie? Gregor or Rhodia? Gregor has a lot of nice damage on his S3, and his,
what about, Rodion?
Well, that's the thing. Rhodia, like, gets more coin power for every...
Coin power is usually great for winning
yeah, and it's a
clashes,
multi-coin skill. It has, like, a very nice reuse. Never mind, it's only 2. What the fuck? I thought it was way more. Huh?
Gregor it is then.
Ryu... Okay, wait, no. I've used that... That reuse has gone off more than twice.
Oh. Kim Ji-yoon is gaslighting us.
That might be a bug. Yeah, no, I'm just uptying Gregor.
Also,
yeah, Heishos are unequivocally my most built team.
Also, the only real time I actually read people the center of my stories, if it's because I'm bored.
I've only ever read one Uptai story, and that was this one. You all know why I read it.
I don't really, but I believe I have a vague idea.
Her eyes glowing red doesn't count to me. Which ego? Oh wait, you mean this one? Yeah, guess what? I know someone, like, actually managed to guess Don Quixote was a blood fiend off of just the ego being bleed and heal. I'm aware of this. However, that still doesn't count because Otis has received more fucking foreshadowing for their story elements than Dawn's fucking ego.
Huh.
I'm talking sheer quantity.
Anyways, back to the story. We're actually gonna be having some combat.
Yep.
Finally. It's been 10,000 years.
Okay, right, let me make sure I have the ego set up.
The story. I only... Should it be... Actually, no, it shouldn't be concerning.
Combat, yep, very true. Jumples.
But anyways, So I'll be voicing Honglu and Honglu's father, right?
I'm voicing Honglu.
Alright then. I'll do his
You
father.
voice his dad.
18번째 참가자.
Next, 18th candidate.
Bloody hell. Just how many people are there in this household?
다시 가문에 한
Hanyua from the Jai family.
Yes, the two frauds, one of which has the worst fucking fit imaginable. You want story time here, it's story. Look at this ugly motherfucker. God, that fits horrible.
Oh wait, I forgot. Hold on, Roland.
What?
I gotta send you something. 1 moment.
Okay.
Got it.
Our first meeting with that man was less than amicable. That happened in Canto 1. I just didn't read Canto 1 because Lamau. Same with Canto 2. I could not be fucked to read those cantos.
There. I
Guy
sent it.
Fly AF. Quit lying, Jumbles. Okay, Jumbles, look me in the... His swag is so Jumbles, would you try fucking wearing this shit in public? No, this guy has swag. I will admit, Goobo has swag because Fell Bullet looks nice. This shit is a crime against God. This is fucking horrendous. This looks good. I would rock this. I'm not an anime villain, no. Dude, Deal would look at this shit and say you look fucking hideous.
Also, I forgot whoever the dude with contact is his name is, but it looks better on Ryoshu than
True.
him.
It looks better on fucking Ryoshu than this guy.
Maybe if he just didn't wear that ego.
Yes,
And
I hate
went for something else.
Okay, and I hate the fit on Goobo because his hairline fucks with it so much.
Maybe he should have grown out his hair.
Please, like actually, that would have been so good. Because Ryoshu is the GOAT.
Anyways.
Fucking golden vest just done. Style. Yeah, no, this guy doesn't style on anyone. He's the only boss that literally you can literally beat the fight by not doing anything. It's the same outfit. Yes, but Ryoshu wears it better.
Yep. Plus,
Like,
the
okay,
outfit design
the best
matches
example
more
I
of a
have
woman.
for this is like suits. Some people look good in suits, not everyone. So I'm judging their
That is
faces.
indeed
Yes.
Also, I don't know why. I know that Low Bottom Corporation did suits to match like the whole corporation thing and facility.
Yes, and
but-
everyone else has just been trying to copy Lobotomy Corporation.
Yep.
Who doesn't
it
look good in
seems
a suit? I don't know. I'm sure I can find a picture of someone that doesn't look good in a suit.
And if you bring it into the outside world, some of that shit makes no sense or
Okay.
looks weird.
Our first
We
meeting
shall
with
proceed then.
with that man was less than amicable, and we had a strong feeling that another one wasn't going to do anything to improve that. Jihan walked up to the platform. We all fell silent, hearing a familiar name. That's what it is. It's the sunglasses. I knew there was something else I was missing. The sunglasses
wait.
make it work. He doesn't have sunglasses. If he had sunglasses, it might look better.
His glasses are the fucking same as he did as he had
No,
originally.
Ryoshu has
just with
sunglasses
red.
in her art. Jahan doesn't have glasses.
Oh yeah, she does. I thought you were talking about Fell Bullet guy, not
No,
Isan.
Yiseng doesn't have glasses in it. Anyways, Gregor, we have gone wildly off topic.
Yep, sorry.
No worries.
Also, yeah, fuck it, whatever. That's it.
I could feel that some of the sinners were growing tense, some of them even gritting their teeth. And the other man closely followed Jaehon, holding what looked like the egg of an abnormality. Was also a familiar face. I'd seen him many times in Yiseng's memories. Dante, are you seeing what they're wearing? Ego gears. It can be speculated that they have either developed their own method of extraction or have scavenged from Lobotomy Corporation. Gubo carries that what appears to be an egg of an abnormality.
Are they planning to just offer them an abnormality egg?
How's that an answer to anything? Well, there is room for interpretation. Some may perceive a reasonable argument interpreting that abnormalities are entities that neighbor immortality. So, the lip sync of their success hinges on which abnormality's egg that ends up being.
What egg are they holding though?
If it's Big Brother or Jaehon's, I know he's never going to risk his life for something he thinks will fail.
Han of the
Jaya
family. Ja family passes the first evaluation.
Contrary to most of our wishes, Jaya managed to pass the first round as well. Many more contestants came and went, one of them carrying a massive, mysterious coffin. One of them brought a thick book, and one of them possessed a cage so tiny we couldn't see what was within. Some of them managed to pass, while some of them were sent screaming into the mysterious abyss. As we waited and watched the candidates come and go, people from N-Corp, their turn completely approached us. Yet early it is for twilight to arrive thus. Early too is it meeting for hours. As if to prove his own words back at the LCE, that he's come to accept certain things as they are, Yiseng coolly regarded his old friend who was now working for N-Corp. You must find this small bicker respite of your own quite enjoyable. Have you not seen you just... I have not seen you just as you do now since the League fell. For what do you approach me? The rift is too great betwixt us to chatter on with any affection to speak of. Do not mistake my intent, for it wasn't I who desired to approach you. My teammate simply wished to have a look at his brother's face. I thought I might as well. We'll see how you're faring. Looks like everyone's coming back to Donkyong now that the family hierarchy war started, brother. This is our first time meeting since then, right? It isn't the doteless fool who has eyes but knows not how to see. Also, my stream's lagging because of course it is.
If I may excuse myself, so I remember.
Can I finish reading
my
this?
fucking words?
Yeah, I'm gonna finish reading this.
Yeah, finish reading it first.
If it isn't the dauntless fool who has eyes but knows not how to see. I know you well enough. You'd normally turn purple with avarice upon hearing even a brief mention of the word hierarch. So why are you here? What were you trying to say?
So I was gonna say, Han. How do I say his name again?
Hoya.
Hoya. I believe he has the same voice actor as
Argalia.
As the blue. Yes, as Argalia. My tiredness is
I'm
kicked
trying
in.
to hear if I can hear a similarity.
Similar.
Yeah, they sound similar. Actually, you might want to, like, could you Google that? Because now
I'm
I'm curious. Why are these frauds still in script? Who are you and your sticking in Tories working for this time? Is it that Zia girl, blinded by your looks to the rattling rot within? Or is it Zichun, who still defends you in your meaningless flux profound splay, deluded in her beliefs that you're still the same boy from her childhood?
Yep.
Why didn't you save him? No. Let me ask you a different question. Why didn't you save her? Why did you save her? And only her, Jay Bayou. So they are the same
they're
voice
both.
actor?
Yep.
Okay. Oh my god, look at how it shined with his golden... He's a golden god. No. Brother. Humans die. It's what they're born to do. Imagine getting rage baited by a fucking child.
That's Hong Lu.
The next candidate will be judged. Some candidates may return to their seats. You're a servant. You're a servant. You're barely even a living thing. Let us return. This discussion will not bear any fruit. What's this? A reunion party? That's sour things. Those shameless bastards. It's obvious they're here to nick our things again. Stream stopped lagging. Maybe, but something about them feels different today. Whichever is the case, the safer option would be to place higher than them. Another one falls. His family has to be watching, right? I wonder if they'll be okay. Sinclair mutters, watching another candidate fall down the trapdoor. Can't imagine how anyone would be okay with watching their own fall like...
Sinclair, the people sitting behind us. They're his parents. The guy who just fell.
He raised that failure as our own son. Pathetic disappointment. Don't worry. I have faith in our third child. I mean, it's not like we expected anything from this one, right? Now I see what it means to dedicate your whole life to becoming the family hierarch. Many people desperately via for the seat of the family hierarch. Of course, some of them like his parents hope
자식과
to
친하거나
have their
피로
friend
이어진
or
부부가
close
가족가 되는
blood
걸 바라시는 분도
relative
많지만요.
become the family hierarch
직접
instead.
가주가 되지 않더라도 밀접한 이가
Why does
가지고
Otis look
있는
semi back to
신념과
normal now?
구경하게 손에 넣겠다는 심사니까.
Okay, maybe
Lighting.
it was the fucking lighting from the scene. I don't know anymore.
She's not
I might
sick
be gaslighting
anymore, at
myself
least.
big time now.
You might be.
I think I'm just gaslighting myself anyways. So they seek to seize a lifetime's worth of riches, powers, and recognition by planting someone they can control in the family hierarchy without becoming one
그렇게
themselves.
만든 건 유통기한이
That kind of
짧지.
thing. That kind's got a low shelf life.
이런 뜻하지 않은 기회로 인해 오랫동안 보지
Hosa, I know you're Asian, but I'm not.
있게 되었네요.
And if you want to know something, I'll DM you what I actually wanted to call this canto as opposed to the canto of hype moments in Aura after I end stream, because I think you might laugh at it.
Hold on, I want to hear it since I know a few things about Asian parents.
I'll
Not
DM it
much.
to you after stream. I'm not saying it on stream.
Good choice.
No, please. Send it in stream. No. I'm not
We are
ending my
not
I'm not
sending it
ending
in
my
stream.
career before it's even begun. Looks like I finally got to know. Oh. Yes, Bugman, I'll give you a DM too. Looks like I finally got to know how my long lost siblings are doing. Thanks to this unforeseen opportunity.
27th candidate, Pan of the Zhu family. I believe I said that right. Oh, that insane
Zhu?
guy.
Pan? Oh,
Zhu,
wait.
Pan? Zhu, Zhu, Pan? Have we heard that name before?
Ah,
보차
he's
누나의
big.
오라버니 되시는
His big.
분이에요.
He's big sister, or he's big sis, but she's older brother. Zhu Pan walked up to the platform, holding what appeared to be a large jar with multiple talismans plastered over it. Hey, is it just me, or does that guy look like he's totally up to something?
안 그런 사람이 어디
Let's
있어?
be honest. Who here doesn't? Yeah, but that snob's different. He's instead of sending the platform into the curtain, he walked up to the podium. Mate, looks to me he's completely lost the plot.
참가자 설반.
Candidate Zhai Pan. You will ascend to the platform and enter the curtain. And there's hold.
god은 길이 아니어야 재미를 보는 법.
Do you want me to voice him?
You can if you want.
Alright, I'm gonna at least give it a shot. Yeah, excuse me. Where's the fun in walking around the straightforward road?
좋은 구경은 다 같이 하는 게 이치에 맞지
It's only
않겠나?
right that somebody so precious and entertaining should be shared with everyone, wouldn't you agree? My goodness, it's getting
He
in.
placed the jar on the ground, and from within, a deceased hand emerges. Pathetic scoundrel.
Sorceress.
Pathetic sorceress trickery. Ryoshu muttered with palatable disdain. Why is he... What the heck is that? Corpses? Their deceased flesh covered in light, spread layer of old papers crawling out from the jar and began to shamble. They're neither distortion nor abnormalities. Their behavior reminds me of blood bags or sub-entities enslaved by abnormalities. Any semblance of consciousness has been stripped from them. They'll attack indiscriminately. But it seems that they're just as intent on maiming and killing whoever they can and get their claws on. Executive manager, we must prepare for battles. Your orders. Wow. The jar monsters set upon the audience, suffocating the stragglers, still breaking victims into the jars. Why aren't the organizers doing anything? This is still an event hosted by a wing, isn't it? Because there is no rule in the family hierarchy where that forbids bringing harm to other people.
So they're just gonna sit back and twiddle their thumbs because no one has specifically told them to step in? Ha! What the hell?
What do we do now? Should we step in? We should probably survive and ensure a safe participation in the family hierarchy. What the hell are those? Get away from me! As the monsters began to swarm in, some candidates scrambled and ran away, while some stood their ground and fought back. Those who did neither were the ones getting slaughtered. I was simultaneously reminded of Sonya's and the confident smile she flashed at me as she resigned us that we should be able to pass the first round with little to no trouble. Looks like we have no choice but to take them down. Wow, combat, okay, finally. Oh.
Honestly, voicing that insane character
was what?
Somewhat fits me.
Okay.
Voicing that insane character.
I heard after like
Pan.
Yeah. Yeah, I words.
I'm unsure if it's just me or I just voice insane characters.
Oh shit, they have poison. Anyways, how? Oh wow. Okay,
poison.
Right. Let me open.
Yay.
Wait.
There are going to be 12 enemies.
I'm opening my can. I was hoping that would like come across. Oh well.
And I got 2 more minutes before I go to bed.
Yeah. Gotta get some of that juice first.
What are you drinking? Ellen, what are you drinking?
Oh, I was having some of the syrup in the can.
Nice. How'd it taste?
Good. Damn it, Lord of Hong.
Oh god.
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다.
Protect him at all costs.
너무 이른 타이밍이긴 하겠지만 이 전투가
Good thing that the 3-coined one is staggered.
축배를 드는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
What the hell? That stuff's too sweet for your teeth? Skill issue.
God fucking damn it.
You're fucking kidding me. They just explode? Damn it, Otis.
Okay. I guess they just explode.
얌전히 잠들어 있어야 할 놈들까지 눈을 떠버렸나?
Oh wait, that might... Wait, read into their skills. That might be...
No.
That might be it.
I'm beating this game without reading. Such a dishonorable thing
Alright.
to read. Wouldn't you agree, bitch?
Fair enough.
Motherfucker.
What the hell is that?
Why did...
No. Again? I mean, he does mainly rely on the Heishos to fight for
Gregor,
him.
what the fuck, bro?
개체에게 일격을 가하는데 성공했습니다. 샴페인을 가져오기엔 너무
What happened to Gregor? He rolled low.
성공적으로
Yep.
끝나면
Oh wait, I get the
모두의 희생을
variant
기리며
version already.
축배를
Damn.
드리는 것도 나쁘지 않겠죠.
Oh, the variant version with Yisang.
Yep. Damn, these guys look.
Hironko.
가득한 여정. 멈추지 않는 시대에서 희망과 미래를 찾아 스스로
Meltdown.
답을 구하시길.
Nice going, Faust.
Why do my sinners keep rolling tails?
Sanity.
You go from Arknights? Yes, I did. There we go, Gregor.
Great job.
관리자님은 당신이 생각하는 것보다 대단한 능력을 가지고 있고 제가 늘 말씀드렸죠.
And me head hurt. Oh, jeez. One more.
Just because I hate you on a personal level, this. Fuck you in particular.
Anyways, I should be going to bed now, so I'll be seeing y'all next time. Good night, everyone.
Damn, sorry to hear that.
오늘 부끄럽지 않았습니다. 의를 바로 세우는 데 일조하였으니
There should be. Yep, there isn't. Oh, the
떳떳이 살아갈
thumb.
수 있겠군요.
I'm gonna see if I can get to the dungeon, because next stream will just be the dungeon.
내 명을 들은 시비수.
Good night, everyone. Yeah, this might be the last one or the next one.
직원들이 긍정적인 환경에 놓여 있게 되었어요. 관리자님이 이 기회를 잘 활용하길 기다리겠습니다. 기계는 언제나 기다리는 운명이니까요. 불가 위야.
모든 것에 견뎠어.
위에서 당신을 관리자로 정한 데에는 합당한 이유가 있겠지.
Yeah, but also
기대하고 있겠습니다.
cheese. I love it when my sinners refuse to roll heads.
수감자가 되어도 훌륭하긴 하군. 이제 그 보통 알아들을 수 없는 말투를 붙이면 좋겠어. 살아올 수가 있지 않나. 도려내.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
매우 효과적인 펌프입니다. 펌프의 연산 시스템은 해당 행동의 약 14%의 정리 비효도가 있음을 판단했습니다. 적에게 치명성을 입혔군요.
관리자님은 당신이
And real
생각하는
approval
대단한
failed
능력을
6 times in a
가지고
row. Oh,
있다고
damn.
제가 늘 말씀드렸죠. 저는 언제나 옳은 말만 한답니다.
헤어내리. 숨통 끊기. 이것 봐. 한 상체를 제압하는 건 우리는 충분하잖아.
목을 떨궈주마. 넌 푸름을 틔울 수
このまま行けば敵を食い止められます。 敵は深手を負っています。
자, 어느 쪽인지 잘 생각해보라고.
그림자 속으로 가라앉게.
모범적인 청소 방식을 확인했습니다. 인사부서의 해당 요원에 대한 평가를 성신합니다.
틈틈 바로 이
이거 당연히 그 시기 해야지. 그런 거지.
깨우치시게.
뭐만 더 있어야 하는 넌 느낌보다는 틔울 수 없겠고 넌 푸름을 틔울 수도
처리를
없겠구나.
빠르게 하는 편이 덜 답답한 법이지.
Holy shit, horse flew.
이놈 쪼아먹었다. 다음 놀만치 노른 것 같은 게 이제 싸게 치어불고 들어가자. 고생되었다.
What remained inside the hall after the battle was devastating. Maybe in the audience seat, many in the audience seats had fled. Okay, yeah, no, this is actually going to be the last one just because of the time. As the seats that were once brimming with people were only half filled. And the candidate zone head here was littered with bodies of candidates who were mauled to death, while the jar monsters, having eaten their fill, had already crawled back into the jar. I looked around and saw some candidates still holding tightly onto the treasures they each had brought to the contest as they drew their last breaths. In midset of all this destruction stood the cause of this chaos, wearing watching as the slaughter played out with assumed confidence. How will you retain your freedom from aging? How will you argue freedom from death with the mindset so dull and the body so frail? What you say? What you say, judges? I present before you not only a clue to immortality, but also a treasure that brings ruin to those who dare to disgrace you. Here is my answer to the particular question. So you have brought us the clay of a jar. It can be said those who failed to survive this do not qualify as family higher candidates, yes? Parent of the Zia family passes. He gets the pass when he almost got everyone here in here
저들의
killed.
기준에는
All that
부합되었던
matters
것이
is
되죠.
what he has brought meets their standards.
겸사겸사 나약한 경쟁자들
Looks like he managed to get 2 birds with 1 stone. He eliminated the distracting rubble from the competition. If we run into that bastard in round 2, you better let me take more than a few swings at him.
28번째 참가자
20th candidate Sia from the Shi family. But no one walked up to the platform. As he is failed to appear, he is eliminated by default. Jia Zihu called a few more names thereafter, but 29th candidate, 30th candidate, the number of the candidates have clearly been called, but no one appeared. Disappointing, MB. Yeah, all the mediocre bunch got wiped out from that attack. And the leftovers are exhausted. Ryoshu looked around as though she was doing some sort of cue. That lug. There he is. That mother. Yeah. I'll be. Thought you'd gone and vanished into the earth. What the hell are you doing and crawling around out here? Girl, I saw you giving me the evil eye. At least have the decency to say hi, eh? Ryoshu, the guy's talking to you, right? In a very, very rare display of raw emotion, I realized that she was anxious and furious. Oh, do you know him? What an absolute unit. Bloke's got to be at least 2 meters tall. Do not look at that man, Dante. And everyone, avert your eyes as well. They strongly recommended that we do not say a word to him. That's right, you shrimps. You gotta first whack with these teeth and bright. And so, yours. Gotta think real hard about whether you can even come close to my rank before running your mouth. You hear? That shithead late penning. He's a finger. The thumb is a syndicate with the strictest apprehension to regulating hierarchy standards, even among the fingers. And his place in the hierarchy is very high, even among their capos. His rank is immediately beneath the possible of a capo or underboss.
자그마한 실수가 큰 싸움으로 번질 수 있으니 전부 조용히 해주실 것을 명령해 주세요. 단테.
A small mistake could drag us into a battle we do not want to fight. Please order everyone to not say a word, Dante. I don't know what's going on, but I get it. You're saying that we're this close to having another Ricardo hunting us down, right? Yeah, let's avoid that. Do as Faust asks everyone. Lei Hang began stomping his way through the crowd towards us, casually but forcefully shoving anyone in his way to the side. His grit, he blazons and bashes, but I noticed that his eyes were fixed intensely on Ryoshu. It seemed that among the crowd, where some people in high positions as well, but even then, none of them, their eyes or volley got out of his way. He marched confidently through the frozen crowd, as though he was familiar with this kind of reception, until a cry rang out from the crowd. "You there, you big brute, how dare you block Master Nagi Hiza's view? I'll have you know that you stand before the retail of the Nagai family, the house that shall soon be one of the 4 houses." Instead of replying, we heard a blast of gunpowder, then saw the right arm of a man who spoke out, culprit into the air. The scream muffled as Liu Hang forcefully shoved his giant hand down the man's throat, then with a sound of wet meat pulled apart, he ripped the entire lung out of the entire length of the man's tongue out through the mouth. Young Master Nogi, aren't you? Ooh, you owe me an arm now. Mighty sorry, but you should have kept a tighter leash on your boy's jaw, darling. The young master of some prestigious house presented his right arm. Though it was clear that he was utterly terrified, Liu Hang proceeded to grab his hand and break it off from his forearm, like snapping a twig. I went easy on you, boy. Seeing a friendly face, he's put me in a good mood. Anywho, I don't reckon you missed the House of Spider. Can't imagine why anyone would. Gives me the heebie-jeebies too. Whenever I got to swing by. We got some catching up to do later. I'll teach you how to hold your sword real good, right? Like back when. Wouldn't mind the best out of them all, though. I thought I taught you how to make every cut real fucking devastating. Ryoshu, now is not the time. Faust whispered to Ryoshu in a low voice without raising her head. Shut up for a damn second. Faust trusts that you shall remember that the promise made prior to your employment. Get that stick out of your behind, kiddo. I ain't here to pick you up. I sure as hell ain't trying to teach you a lesson either, like back when. Your baby's still at that house, ain't it right? Ryoshu was grabbing the hilt of her sword like she was about to unsheath it. The same sword she refused to unsheath for the duration of our entire journey. Huh? Am I wrong about that? Just what incarnation happened then? I ain't exactly nose deep in these else business. You gotta understand.
Guessing something sure as hell went down, though, didn't it? Now ain't that something? So you fixin' to unsheath that blade? Miss Ryosu. A quiet but cold, stern voice, Faust called Ryoshu's name. Ryoshu. Yep. Ah, dang it. What in the gosh darn. My bad, y'all. I really gotta take it. It's the underboss calling. Y'all gotta understand. Anywho, alrighty then. And meet you later. We can talk about your dabbles and or shoot some other shit then. See you around, Yoshihide. The strange man turns around and stomps his way through the crowd again, his booming voice reverberating across the entire hall as he loudly and boisterously answers the call. He's gotta be here for the family hierarchy war, right? The outcome of the family hierarchy evaluation determines the immediate foreseeable future of H-Corp, which brings parties of varying possibility, clashing intense interests here. Hey, Heathcliff, notice you didn't rush it at this time. I was worried it was gonna be like that time with the middle. I know a thing or two about the thumb back from my syndicate days, and about what happened with the middle. Like I said, I know bloody idea that those things belong to. Besides that snod. Is more powerful and violent than Ricardo, an individual we had encountered in the past. The thumb commands its own manual of terror and violence that unlike that of the middle. As we were all sharing our impression of Lei Hang, I found Ryoshu frozen in place, in the same position she had been in when Lei Hang walked past her. Spacing out. All the way to the pinky. Ryoshu muttered something to herself as even faster chaos was about to overtake the crowd and candidates. 36 candidates. GQ. Jia called upon the next candidate. And the mere mention of that name, chaos that had swallowed the hall immediately settled into a hushed silence. The two general receptions. This bitch I beat when I was with 4 librarians when I was supposed to have... Wait, no. I beat with 3 librarians when I was supposed to bring fucking 4. Suppress. Should I finish writing an essay or finished writing the essay. And this is Alan. I have an image related to Alan that haunts my friend to this day. GOQ walked up to the platform, unaccompanied by his faction, but not alone. Who are those people next to GQ? I've never met them before. Oh, they must mean that their big brother, what, GQ's answers to immortality. Yeah, you know the image I'm talking about. That image haunts my friend. Not even because of the fact that it's Alan. It's because of the fact that they put Myungus on Alan. Who could they possibly be?
전투적으로 그렇게 뛰어난 자들 같지는 않아 보이건만.
Neither of them appear to be particularly skilled at combat. Yeah, they could be. Yeah, they both look concerned, looking around like they're nervous. They are. Possibly they are survivors from the library. Survivors? The only ones who survived the impossible, inequitable odds, and the insurmountable force. They're the only survivors who may be able to explain that very force, possibly.
1차 심사 참가자 가시 치우.
Well, no one survived actually. They likely just got unbooked like everyone else. Like Kim, fuck, what was the name? Like, Molar office. Candidate Q of the Jia family. Fair, but they only showed up after the library lost all of its power, so I tend not to count them because and I also forgot about them. GQ didn't spend much time behind the curtain. He walked out as soon after, his steeled expression unchanged from when he entered. The tributed rings, some rings, they are both survivors of the place that scored beyond soared beyond the star of the city before it vanished. It is a shame that we were unable to procure ourselves an invitation that he passes. So I'm assuming just even having people that got unbooked would satisfy them, because that's any potential information about that place. Because yeah, I imagine that would actually be quite valuable. There was also a subplot at one point where the LCB was actually looking for people who were related to the library, although that's been kind of dropped at this point. The accused's expression did not budge. Anxiety's gotta be a foreign concept to that guy. Hi, William Lee. Seems like a fun canto. Yeah. Then that covers all candidates, it seems. With the first round completed, all 4 families have graded this hall. Excuse me? Unlike GQ, who appeared plugged, the hall plunged the hall into silence. Hong Lu suddenly interjected, roarously, roused the room to a roaring chaos, confusion once again. You're on Canto 4, can't wait to beat the boss with base Mersault. Good luck with that. Bio? What? I think you might have missed a candidate. What do you mean? I believe we have covered every candidate present in this list. You missed me. Yay, Bio. The J family will partake in the family hierarchy evaluations. Okay. So, I'm gonna... We made really good progress this time around. And, yeah, I'm not going to continue. Because, I'm low-key kind of tired. When do I actually, That's after the... Yeah, I've made good progress. I'm also actually slightly upset we're not going to finish this because I was hoping Mersault would get an ID, but I'm assuming he's going to get a Heisho ID on the, Nocturnal Sweeping Boggat. Oh my gosh, that's happening next year. You got to make it 3. All jokes. No, technically, no, he's gotten 4 things. One of which was a Wa ego. So he got an ego and 2 very good IDs. I'm out of shards for his ass. Get more shards. Just do MD and get boxes. Anyways, this stream went very well. Nice, you're watching Manly Badass Hero? Nice. Anyways, right, that's it for today. I'm gonna end stream. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.